Hello and welcome to Ghost Sabotage here once again, and I found another American quiz. Maybe I should do a different country for a while. Next quiz, I don't know. I don't know much about any other country. Maybe I should do one about Japan, since I've watched quite a bit of Japanese videos. People in Japan and all that. Anyway, how much do you really know about one of the shittest countries on earth? I know it says greatest, but considering how things are going at the moment, it's not great at all. Anyway, how many states are there in the USA? 50. Don't know why so many Americans think we Brits think there's 52 or whatever. Name the first state to become part of the US. New York. Delaware. Not Delaware. Oh, it's certainly not Dollyware. So let's see. Can you identify the last state to be Alaska? Oh, Hawaii. Didn't know that. Who was the first president of the USA? George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, or James Madison? Oh, I thought, sees why I'm bloody though. Well, my second guess would have thought would be Thomas Jefferson. 30th of April 1789 to March 4th 1797. That's quite a few years. That's what, about 8 years. In American politics, which are the two main parties? Republicans and Democrats. Autocrats or Democrats? Republican, those two. Oh, Republican and Democrats. Wait, Labour is a British one. Fuck. How can I be so bloody stupid? Labour's a UK one, if I remember rightly. Women were given the right to vote in the US in which year? 1984. Oh, 1920. I thought it was 84. Yeah, see, so I bloody know about about any history. That's right, close to 100 years ago. Exactly 100 years ago, women were not allowed to vote at all, thanks to people like Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Susan B. Anthony, and Lucy Stone, who fought for the right to vote. The law was amended in 1920, giving all women in the US to vote. See, so I bloody know about history. The longest coastline of all in the US belongs to which one of these? California, Alaska. For Florida. This is what I bloody know. The US is home to the largest office building in the world. Can you name it? The Pentagon, Empire State Building, Sears Tower, or the Palazzo? Empire. Oh, the Pentagon. I'm guessing Empire State Building being the tallest in the US. Didn't know the Pentagon was larger. What was outlawed in the US between 1920 and 1933? Cigars, cigarettes, alcohol, or none of the above? None of the above? Oh, alcohol. I thought the prohibition was in the 1800s. What was this period in which alcohol was outlawed called? Prohibition. The first university in America was Yale University. The College of William and Mary, never heard of that. University of Pennsylvania. Harvard University. Okay, I've never heard of that one. I'm guessing Harvard. Ah, there you go. From the list below, pick the official animal of California. It's the grizzly bear. I know that from the Fallout games. The 7 sharp pointy bits on the Statue of Liberty represents what? Star-shaped sharp. The 7 sharp pointy bits on top. Oh, the crown. 7 imported states in America. 7 major cities. The 7 continents found on Earth. It's definitely not the first two. Yes, they represent the 7 continents on Earth. Interestingly, each is over 9 foot long and weighs 150 pounds or more. Right, the American continent, European, Asian, Africa, Australia, Antarctica. 7. America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, Antarctica. What's the 7th one? Middle East can't be a continent, is it? I'm gonna have to fucking look it up. The 7 okay, let's see. The 7 continents. North America. I thought North and South America would be counted as one separate thing. Europe, Antarctica, Europe, Asia, South America, Africa, and Oceania, which is Australia, and West Papua Guinea. I thought North and South America was one continent. Oh well, see what I bloody know. Who gifted the Statue of Liberty? The French. Can you name a Boeing B-39 super fortress that dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima on August 6, 1945? I don't know. Probably Joan of Arc. Oh, Enola Gay. Well, gay did mean happy back in the day. Name the ship in which 102 pilgrims sailed from England to make the New World their home in 1620. Little Britain, the Boston, the Wallflower, the Mayflower. Yeah, sounds about right. The pilgrims on the Mayflower established what was to be known as Plymouth Colony when they landed on American soil. Yep, shores even. Yep, they sailed from Plymouth, England to Plymouth. They sailed from Plymouth all the way over to Plymouth. If that's not bloody confusing, I don't know what is. That's why they actually sailed from Plymouth. California sits on some unstable ground, including the massive San Andreas fault line. How many detectable seismic tremors are measured in the state each year? 97,000? Oh, 500,000. Bloody hell. Rex, that's a wee bit scary, don't you think? Yeah, I certainly don't want to be living in San Francisco, especially with its history. Which state is responsible for seeing more presidents born than any other? Virginia. Yes, Virginia. Each president were born in Virginia, but nonsense. Woodrow Wilson. Never heard of him. So there. Which president was Wilson? So there is still time for the other 49 states to catch up. That's if the US lasts that long. The other 7 presidents are John Taylor, George Washington, Henry Harrison, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, and Zachary Taylor. Never heard of Zachary Taylor. Or Harrison. Or Taylor. Bloody spelling of names. Are you able to name the massive national park that spans across Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho, and is the major tourist attractions? That's Yellowstone, isn't it? Yeah. Gave it away with the major tourist attraction. Yellowstone National Park was founded in 1872 under the orders of U.S. President Ursula S. Grant. First time I've heard of his name as well. It was the first national park in the US, and many believe it was the first of its kind in the world. Yellowstone spans an area of 3,468.4 square miles, with varying fauna, flora, and ecosystems. Bloody small text. Pick out the lake that is not one of the Great Lakes. Superior, Ontario, Michigan. Oh, Okeechobee? Okeechobee? How do you say that? Lake Okeechobee is not one of the Great Lakes, which are Superior, Michigan, and Ontario. I knew Ontario definitely was a Great Lake. Erie and Huron Okeechobee. I'm guessing that's a Native American word. A fresh water lake is found in Florida. Oh, okay. That says a lot, and is around 1,891 square kilometers in size. That's one heck of a bloody lake. Name the geyser at Yellowstone National Park that erupts every 35 to 120 minutes. I'm getting Old Faithful. Give it away. Old Faithful. Each eruption sees Old Faithful spray water up to 90 and 180 foot in the air for a period of 1.5 to 5 minutes. Old Faithful was named during the first expedition through the park in 1870. Other geysers erupt higher, but they are not as frequent. Clues in the name. Old Faithful definitely gave it away. True or false? Lake Superior holds enough water in it to cover both North and South American. False. Oh, it's true. Yes, it's true. Lake Superior covers an area of 82,100 kilometers squares and holds 12,000 kilometer cubed of water. Bloody hell, that's a lot of water. Can you name the top scoring American fighter ace of World War One? No, I can't. It's probably one of these four though. Call it a hunch. Frank Luke Jr., Eddie Rickenbacker, Rickenbacker, is that, I don't know. Frank O'Driscoll Hunter. Let's go for that one. Oh, no. Okay, it was Eddie. How many bloody hell? There's a lot. Considering the scroll bars still got quite a way to go. When was the first lady? When was the first Indy 500 held? 1911. Yeah. Don't really watch racing. I don't like racing. The first Indy 500 was held at the Indianapolis, whatever, it was won by, whatever. In which year was the first ever Super Bowl held? 1955. Oh, 67. Who won it? Does it say? This was true. With the Green Bay Packers beating Kansas City Chiefs 35-10. That means fuck all to me. Grover Cleveland, who was in office as U.S. president on 2 occasions, and was a sheriff. Thought as much. That's definitely what some of the Americans would do. 1872 and 1873. Of the answers below, which is the largest mountain range in the US? The White Mountains, Appalachian Mountains, Wasatch Mountains, Rocky Mountains. I've heard more about the Rocky Mountains than any of the other 3. The longest mountain range in the US is the Rockies, and which is over 3,000 miles long. They are the second longest mountain range in the world. I'm guessing the Alps is the longest. Name the highest mountain peak in America. Albert Denali, Rainier, Mount St. Ellis. Albert. Oh, Denali. Mount Denali, found in Alaska, is the highest peak in America. It measures 20,310 feet. Highest. Explain to me the definition of highest. Let's see. Who was the first African American to be president of the US? Clearly Jesse Jackson. Lee Harvey Oswald, who was shot and killed by which of these before he could start trial for the murder of JFK? Bollocks. I should know this one. I've seen so many freaking stuff about it. Jack Ruby, James Lee. That one. Oh, Jack Ruby. Okay. I should know that. I've watched quite a few videos on it. Name the first American to walk in space. Please. Well, since you asked so nicely. Oh, Ed White. Whatever. In 1867, America purchased Alaska, from which that's Russia. How many hours a day does the average American use an electronic device of some sort? 10. Although we need them for our work, in many cases that is a scarily high number. 10 hours a day. Oh, excuse me. Bloody hell. Name the famous bridge in San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge. Because the reason why it's called Golden Gate Bridge, why it's called golden, is because the red paint is a golden, something like, it's the brand of gold, red paint, I think. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell if I'm wrong. Well, it looks like we got to the end. 21 minutes into this bloody video. Bloody hell. Whatever caused the US to become involved in World War II? Because the Japanese put a few bullet holes in Pearl Harbor. Shut up. You got 51%. Average score 64%. You got 18 out of 35. You scored better than 18% of quiz takers. Almost an expert, but not quite. Yeah, so the Japanese came along, put a few bullet holes into the harbour, and Americans came along, went over to Japan, blew 2 entire cities up. And the Japanese did not kill anyone at Pearl Harbor, injured maybe a few, but did not kill anyone. So therefore, if it only takes a few bullets to make you Americans blow 2 entire cities up, what the heck would it take for you to blow an entire country up? I wonder. I do wonder. Anyway, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, tally ho.